empty out, you're gonna notice the pace of the video increase. Gonna grab some of these classics quickly. Good old Chevy Bel Air. Wonder how many of these actually sold in Bel Air. Maybe now that it's kind of like a collector's, maybe there's some. Jay Leno probably has one. I don't think he lives in Bel Air though. So many GT3s today. Wanted to point out a GT4 I came across here. Just sitting all by its lonesome. Very nice. Very, very nice. You know, you guys have heard me say, you know, I'm still on the fence about the 911s. I like them, but do I love them? This car here, I love this car. Look at all that Alcantara. Oh, absolutely beautiful. If this is your car, you know who it is. Hit me up in the comments. Would love to do a review of this car and see what, if nothing else, see what mods are on there, or if it's stock. Beautiful. A Chevy SS out here. It looks like it's a manufacturer car. Cool, it's the official pace car of Texas Motor Speedway. Car. I wonder how stock this car actually is. I know a lot of the pace cars are pretty stock, but then sometimes I've seen where they can be modified. For you that don't know, with the name DFW's Cars, they are my initials, but I'm in Dallas, hence why I'm at the Dallas Cars and Coffee. This is a really cool back van here. Oh, I called it. I was about to say, I bet that's another Mustang. Sure enough, shame. I wish I had a little bell ring. Shame, new Mustangs and your popcorn makers. Got a classic Jag here. This is a dedicated owner on this car. He is washing it at the show. I've seen people bring rags, but that is a man of dedication.
I've owned it about 20. I bought it in 82 or 84. I think that's when I had that'd be the one you sold.
Absolutely gorgeous. Check out on the seatbelt badge there. It's got the Jaguar logo.
Purchased new in Anchorage, Alaska.
Alaska?
Anchorage, Alaska. $5,700 brand new.
Oh wow. It's got a little like book of the car. That's so cool. And then some old parts there. That's pretty neat. Love these exhausts back here. Look at that. That's really neat. And they managed to get the 65 Jag plate, because I would assume the classic auto plates are kind of a different, you know, series with different numbering graphs. What a gorgeous car.
Fully restored here.
Absolutely beautiful. Cycle row is a lot smaller this time around. Some really beautiful Harleys this time. Last time they were more leaning towards sport bikes. Granted, there were more of them, but nice to see some real, you know, kind of American bikes here. Awesome little track car that looks like it's street legal. Polaris Slingshot. Very, very nice. Gorgeous car. Got a Bentley here. It's debadged. Looks pretty stock. Unique Car of the Show award. This car, along with, say, like the Plymouth Prowler, have always fascinated me. They're part of the Harley Davidson motorcycle group. Or is this, this is the Harley edition, perhaps. I feel like there's a huge crossover there. I guess it's like a throwback to the El Caminos, sort of. I don't know. I do like the Impala SS over here, though. Corvette engine, rear-wheel drive, just super simple architecture. You don't see too many of these anymore. Probably because maintaining them at this point is, you know, way more expensive than the vehicle's actually worth. So, kind of appreciate when I see one. Here is the Toyota Supra. A little more detail here. It's a beauty. It is so nice. Okay, so there's actually several Supras here. This is not the Turbo Edition. Very nice. A few more classics for those that are fans of those. Got this guy. It says it's a Lancer. Interestingly enough, it looks pretty American. I always thought Lancers were British cars. Most confused right now. Kind of a cool car, though. not a Mustang, but it is a bike, surprisingly. It sounded pretty deep for a bike. I gotta give it that. That was impressive. I think in the distance, a Mustang was gunning itself, and they kind of overlapped. Good old pickup truck. Only in Texas, probably. I think when you see this at a Cars and Coffee, but I love it. It's very cool.
What do you think? What's your guess?
More in drive off here. Nice. Very, very. More traffic at Cars and Coffee. Gotta love it. Saw this car earlier, or one of the older editions. I said it was a 7, but it's actually an 8. This one's got the V12. Not sure if this is just M badging or M had something to do with it. Got water in the back. Too bad you can't be an Uber driver with a coupe. I would actually, owning 3 cars, pay to have an Uber ride in this. Lotus action. Just to give you perspective on the Lotus, the 500 Abath is a pretty low, sporty car. And then there's the Lotus. I don't know how, all these years after seeing Lotuses, it still floors me, you know, just how low and small this car is. But that and the weight, you know, explain why it's such a beast. To need to leave, but I have to grab these Plymouth Prowlers before these guys do, because as you know, I pointed out that Chevy late earlier and wanted to. I wonder if they make kit versions of this car, because it's such a cool car. It would make for a cool kit car. Like this car, in a weird way, I actually do get. Switching gears. Switching vehicle types. This is really neat. I love how it's kind of like a preview of the upcoming Jeep pickup truck in a way. That's so cool. Look at that. So it's got that. Then it's got a, you know, functional bed there. That's really neat. I'm also getting this car because it's called the King Midget Model 3. If you're gonna be a midget, you might as well be king of the midgets. Words, I just don't have the words for this car. Huh. Interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I have nothing to say. Like a Cadillac ELR to me, which you have. This may be this. I think the second one I've seen. I've seen one in LA. Because, you know, electric cars are all the rage there. I feel like this could be a collector's car someday. I feel like if they had priced it just a little more competitively, like, you know, maybe put 30 grand more than a Volt on it, but I feel like this didn't do well mainly because of the pricing. But, and actually in the white, it's a little chopped off back there. The other one I saw was in black, and I've always seen it in pictures in a darker color, but very, very interesting, intriguing car. You know I'm all about the unique cars. It looks like an ice cream truck. That is awesome. And a Honda. This is probably the worst pull-out video ever. Ah, there we go. There's something decent. I leave these reviews, these pull-out videos to the Dutch Texan. He's pretty much mastered these. Hopefully we're going to be doing a collab today. Check out his channel, subscribe if you haven't already. Making this the worst pull-out video ever. Nissan Altima. Way down and back with many people. Porsche, get out of the view. You're blocking the Altima. Ruining the shot. This Camaro and this Porsche is ruining my shot. It's got some decent mods on it. AWE exhaust. I love AWE exhaust. New friends in their Model X heading out. Oh, and then forget the Model X. There's a Subaru. Oh, yeah, the awesome owner of the, I want to say Z8, but it's not a Z8. It looks kind of like Einstein. It says on the Model X earlier, the license plate is Kit 7. That is so bad. Things have gotten. There's actually like police inside the events now. which is kind of weird since it's private property. I guess they agreed to allow the police in, which is yeah, interesting there. Card action. Golf cart's probably the best car here. Check out this truck over here. You know, one thing that surprised me is, you know, these are definitely people here who are gearheads, and the Model X got a surprising amount of attention. I personally prefer the, you know, cars with a small engine and then like almost like a supercar hybrid system. Think Acura NSX, think the new Porsche that unfortunately cost $1 million. But I think that's the best of both worlds. I think BMW. My leaving videos have been severely hurt all around because Plano police here are actually doing arrests instead of citations for cars and coffee people. I don't know the legality of that because it catches Bentley earlier. Somehow I walk all around the event and still missed this Bentley. I saw the rolls, but I missed the Bentley. Which one would you guys get? Because there's a pretty big price difference in between the cars. Granted, the roller is just a little more exclusive, mostly because of the cost, but I don't know. I think I'd go with the Bentley and, you know, save a little change. Here is the T-Bird. Kind of like a little classic car, Pro, a modern car that looks like a classic. And an actual classic car. Nice. Very nice. I think you pretty much have to do your revs while it's still in the event now. Ah, an Infinity. At least it's an S model. Better than the Altima. I mean, worse than the Altima since I'm trying to make the world's worst cars and coffee leaving video. A stock C-Class. This is pretty noteworthily bad. C300 with no mods. Awesome. I came in a C300, but at least it's a sports coupe. Here's a cool car. Actually, I think Classic might be selling this car. They are. Interesting. Here is an SRT with some serious mods on it, at least visually speaking. Yeah. Nice car. I gotta stop though. This might actually be considered good, but now I'm about to get some barbecue, so I'll let you guys know how it is. So I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. I have always kind of iconized like having a station wagon to do exactly that. Do like a tailgate kind of, but not have to have a pickup truck to do it. Really pretty Bel Air there. Can't imagine this being the original color. Luckily the classic Volkswagen folks stuck around. Kind of missed this area earlier, and then so this might be a Volkswagen's owners club because then there's a more modern Volkswagen over there. I don't know which of these is my favorite. I don't think this one was here last time, so as cool as the wagon over there is, you can go check out my last month's video for that. This is a great little, like, I want to call this car like a beach buggy. Like, I think that would be the most fun place to drive this car, just along a beach. Let's check out that gigantic engine back there. There it is. There it is. There it is. Yes. I skipped Corvette land this week because, or this month, because I focused on that a lot last month. So, kind of loving this juxtaposition here. All I need is a Stingray over there. Maybe I should Photoshop one in. But here is a very nice classic vet. I don't know why I'm so in love with these cars. Absolutely beautiful. I feel like this was before Corvette, started making these cars for profit. While Chevy started making these Corvettes for profit, rather. Speaking is difficult. To head home and give up on my worst leaving ever video, and I saw I actually got behind the SS pace car and then saw a Subaru here. Interesting.